Let's not forget to subscribe to Fargonauts, and please like and share this video.
Welcome back, everybody, to Jedi Fallen Order. We're in the Zepho ruins. We're about to make our way back up. And last episode, we were talking about the Padawan, why they have the gross rat tail hanging off their ears.
It was just so that you can tell that they're Padawans.
Would you?
But they also denoted areas of study. Well, there you go. With their various colored beads and ribbons and shit.
My own headcanon is that it's just a personal choice. People want to have flair. People want to look cool, be unique. So they're like, hey, here it is. Little rat tail. What do you think?
Little rat tail.
So how do they designate who's a Jedi Knight and who's a Jedi Master? Because, like, if you have these things lobbed off, there's really no difference if you're seeing somebody that's, like, a human-like.
Yeah, but at that point, you're so force-sensitive that, like, Masters just walk around with big dick swinging energy, and you can kind of sense
Maybe they
that
wear
a mile
more
away.
robes, and the Knights don't wear robes.
You can tell who's a Master because they're sweating because of the extra robes.
I've been sitting around so long.
It's very hot in here. I say we take a recess. Agreed.
Just a bunch of wilting, older, like, different aliens sitting in a circle in chairs, like, all just more hot than they'd like to be.
Right.
Whee!
That's what the Jedi Council is to me.
Let me see if there's any things here.
Is there a precedence for sweatiness within the Jedi? And enlighten me on this. Research the facts I really want to know, please.
Yeah. So apparently,
this is a fun puzzle. Push the ball, get
Yeah, I gotta push this.
push the ball, get hole.
That's kind of what it is, because he's done it like twice already, where he's pushed a ball and then a hole has appeared.
I'm glad you're describing this to me because I've just been reading this whole time.
I feel like it's the simplest breakdown of what's really going on here. Push
God
ball,
damn it.
get hole.
There's Jedi Grandmasters.
Ooh, wow,
God
it's
damn
like chess.
Yeah. Do you think
that's
the
gotta be
rat tail
like
comes back
Yoda
at that point?
Yoda's got to be like a Jedi Grandmaster. You know what I mean?
Jedi Uber Grandmaster.
Right.
He deserves it, if nothing else.
He's had a hard life.
Blue ribbon
2 stars fanfare.
for everybody. And then we have orange slices and bottled water. What's Titanus?
What is Titanus?
Titanus. What is Titanus?
Please, enlighten me on the Titanus. Father, I wish to know, what is Titanus?
You sound like a villager from Minecraft.
Helps to be a little bit stuffy when you're trying to mimic a villager from Minecraft.
Yoda held the position of Jedi Grandmaster for over 200 years.
Yeah, no shit.
Wow.
Yeah. He over the course of his
Grandmaster for over 200 years, you will never be.
Over the course of his 800-year-long career as a Jedi Master, he trained no fewer than 20,000 Jedi. Well, because remember, he taught classes of younglings, right? That's like the Masters do that. They teach like classes of younglings and shit. So he's just getting fucking, numbers up the wazoo.
Holy cow.
I wish Yoda could have taught me.
Taught me the way of being a human, being a nice person.
Teach me your ways, funny little green frog man. I will hire Franklin Oz to follow me around and just live my life with me, with a little puppet.
It's a little puppet.
Little puppet.
Come on, puppet. Don't fall behind. Come on, puppet.
Ooh.
Basically,
Another
a Jedi
hole.
Master. A Jedi Master was a Jedi Knight who had been offered a higher ranking within the Jedi Order as a result of a Jedi
Whoa.
Grandmaster seeing the Knight fit for the position. Upon being given the rank, the Jedi Master was able to and expected to pursue their own studies, moving forward in their experience with the Force on their own terms.
So then why were the council so up the butt of Qui-Gon Jinn if he was supposed to be exploring his body and on his own
Let me
terms?
explore my body.
And they're like, please, council, I beg of you.
Because Anakin was too old.
That checks out, I guess.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. You're correct.
And Anakin was the only Jedi Knight to serve on the council without being a master.
Yes, he is too old for you to explore the Force with. Go find a younger boy. Explore the Force with that younger boy.
Yeah, I love that they fucking cocked Anakin.
Yeah, he's like, what? What are you talking about? That's not fair.
You could be on the council, but you're not ready to be a master. And they're like, what? No one's ever been on the council, not been a
But like,
master.
what else?
Like, yep.
What else is there? Like some deeper knowledge that they would have given him if he was master? Like, why did they just deny him master, even though he's sitting at this table with all these other dudes?
Because he wasn't ready.
Okay, so basically he was given the seat on the council. It was basically his seat was essentially forced
Because they want to keep tabs on Palpatine.
by Palpatine.
Yeah,
no,
the Chancellor wanted to.
Palpatine
have
appointed Skywalker to the council as his personal representative.
He wanted to
Like
create
the council was basically a man on the inside for him, right? And like the council, so Anakin was forced on the council to be a part of the council.
Didn't they have to approve that too?
himself
Like the
upon the
council had to
council.
approve this kind of counselor proxy.
So here's a little tidbit on
did.
it. It says, after serving as a Jedi Knight for 3 years, Anakin Skywalker advanced to the point in his training that he felt he deserved the rank of Jedi Master, though the Council did not agree. When Supreme Chancellor Sheev Palpatine appointed Skywalker to the Council as his personal representative, the Council reluctantly agreed, hoping to use him as a means to spy on Palpatine. However, the Council did not grant Skywalker the title of Master. Skywalker took this as both an outrageous and unfair insult, as no Jedi in history of the Jedi Order had ever been placed on the Council without receiving the rank of Master. So it's like Anakin thought he deserved to be a master, and they're like, no, and he went crying to Papa Sheev, and Sheev was like, I'll buy you a
I'll
seat
buy
on the
it for you.
council."
I'll buy you this toy.
And the Jedi were like, God damn it. And they're like, well, maybe we could use this little fucking nerd to get info on Palpatine. It's like, yeah, but then like we're gonna have to. It's like, well, no one said we had to grant him a master, like make him a master. We just have to.
He's
going to
resent us, but like, we can still use him.
And also it's a slight towards him for fucking forcing this on us, fucking tattling to Papa Sheev and forcing it on us. So yeah, you get to be on the council, but guess what? You're not a master, bitch.
Daddy, these mean boys, they told me I could not be in their club and I got angry.
That's
Daddy.
fine and
Yeah,
that's fine
exactly
and
what
dandy to do to
happened.
somebody that's not as like dormant with so much untapped power. Like
I know, right? That shows you.
Jedi stupid.
That shows you just the stupidity of the Jedi. Was like, oh no, Qui-Gon, this dude's too dangerous. And like throughout his career, they're just like, nah, this dude's too dangerous.
Let's piss him off.
Like,
Let's not make him
like
master.
he's really powerful.
That'll really piss him off.
Yoda directly notices how like powerful in the Force he is, and knows how strong he is, and knows how like teetering he is. And then like
Yeah, and that's probably
like,
also at least part of why they didn't grant him master, because they're like, you're not ready.
Yeah.
Like you've got a much
But
bigger gun in your pocket than anybody else walking around here. We got to make sure that you're ready. You're not there yet. They didn't say anything like you fucking suck. They're just like,
No,
hey,
but
you're
they
not ready
also
yet.
had to. They also had to realize that he would take that as a slight and fucking.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he was a very like.
They were damned if they do, damned if they don't in that situation. But like,
Yeah.
like it's much easier for him to turn on them if they're just like, "Nah, you're not good enough."
Because they're
What he
in
feels
too
he's gonna-
deep and they're trying to keep
Up, and
a fucking force in my bed. Instead of Sheep Palpatine, yeah. Instead of Sheep Palpatine.
I never thought about it until like I was reading that how much it was just Anakin crying to his daddy to fucking buy him a spot
Yeah,
on the
Dad,
council.
I want a
Yeah.
spot on the team.
Never thought about that.
But what?
Papa Chief, they won't give it to me, and I'm so strong, and they should see that. They should know how important I am. Like, come on,
They know that
I'm
they're
the
wrong.
chosen one.
I'll burn this place down. You know, I'll set this place on fire.
Think about it. I mean, how old was he when he left Tatooine? He was what, like 9?
9, yeah.
He didn't
Way too
really
old.
have like a ton of experiences growing up, like as a teenager, to like rebel or like to learn
Well,
like.
None of the Jedi
It's
did,
like-
though, either. You know what I mean? Like, they were all from little babies.
Yeah, but they grew up in that. He didn't. He
Yeah,
had
that's true.
9 years of
He had a
not being in
taste.
that
They had a
and
taste
being
of
like
that
a
outside
normal
world.
person. He had 9
Well-
years of being a toe-headed little fuck and like
He
talking
was a
back to
slave,
Watto
let's
and like,
be
Yeah,
fair.
that's true.
yeah,
He didn't get to do what he wanted to do.
no, but he still like flexed when he could. He was like, "Yeah, fuck you, Watto."
I'm a smart
Yeah.
boy.
But I'm a
Smart boy.
smart little boy.
That's what happens when you give toe-headed fucks power.
They become the ultimate power in the universe.
No, exactly. Jedi should only
Macaulay
be gingers.
Culkin. Trying to think of other toe-headed little
Dennis
little
the
runts that
Menace.
have- Dennis the Menace.
Yep, Denise the Manice, dude.
And oral
Dennis the
hygienist.
Menace.
Dennis
Yeah.
the Menace.
Let's see, what other toe-headed fucks do we got? David Hyde Pierce.
Yeah, David Hyde Pierce has ascended to
He's-
supreme
he's-
power.
Dude, he is the emperor of
Yeah.
toe-heads, dude.
He's charming.
He is. He's become such a
Stephen
towhead. He
Merchant.
no longer has hair on the top of his head. Yep, Stephen Merchant. He's up there. Let's see.
He is up there. He's like 6'4" or something.
Yeah, he's a tall motherfucker.
No. He's
No,
6'8",
yeah, I'm
I
6'4". He's like way taller than me.
think. Littler, just looking down on you.
Oh
Can
man,
you imagine
yeah.
that?
Nope.
Like it's like when
Yeah.
I talk to
Do you
Zach.
remember he played fucking Caliban in
Yeah.
Logan?
Yes,
How
I do.
scary would that be? Just a fucking giant motherfucker in that
Just
Caliban
a tall
makeup.
ass motherfucker. Man, think about. I want to go back and watch those scenes specifically to see how they
Yeah.
do the framing. Like, are they having other people stand on like books or apple
Well,
crates,
Hugh-
or like are they?
He was not a short dude either. He's like 6'3" or something.
No, but like I seem to, or maybe I'm like, since Caliban was also in Age of Apocalypse, maybe I'm like melding the two scenes a little bit in my mind.
Different
But
dudes.
there are definitely like times where Stephen Merchant is around other people, so you could maybe see some height difference. But
Maybe because
Maybe-
he was mainly
maybe
just
they-
around. He was mainly just around Logan and Xavier, and
but he got
Xavier's.
captured and like tortured at one point.
Oh yeah,
Spoilers.
that's true. Yeah, if a movie is
What,
over
I mean, I don't know.
2 years old, I don't give a fuck. That's
I
your own
completely
fault.
agree, but yeah.
I got someone got mad at me for spoiling Fight Club one time, like 2 years ago, on Facebook. I was like, "Are you serious?" And it broke out into this whole argument of whether like how long ago a movie came out matters.
It's
in the
past
case
the
of spoilers.
statute.
And a lot of people are like, no. And they're just like, a lot of people are just like, well, you're just being an asshole for spoiling. I'm like, this movie came out 20 years ago. I don't care. It's been referenced in a bajillion TV shows and movies. I don't care.
But at some point, it's on the person who like is having something spoiled for them. Like with Fight Club, it's like if you honestly cared about that being spoiled for you, you would have gone out of your way to like watch the movie or read the book or find out that information somehow beforehand. Were you holding that in your back pocket? Like, no, I'm waiting to watch Fight Club at just the right moment.
Yeah,
I need the proper mood.
Yeah, it is.
I just, I got it scheduled for 6 months out. I really hate to shift my calendar.
I really want to give it the attention it deserves.
Like, especially if my main thing is, especially this day and age, like 2 years is pretty like solid. Like I don't give a fuck. 5 years is like my cutoff of like, okay, I'll give you a break. If it's like if it's been longer than 5 years, like no, you're fucking. It's fair game, dude. Fair game.
Well, in my opinion, there's two like statutes, like Tyler said, that have to kind of like come into play. It's either how important or how like critical to the story is that spoiler, or time. One overrides the other, because like imagine somebody who had never ever really like known the story of the Bible.
Spoilers.
And
they're like, oh shit, Jesus died.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, I could tell you something about this, but I just trust me. When you get to the end, it's gonna be a banger. Like,
you don't even die at the end, dude. It's like halfway through.
Yeah, well, they spoil it every Easter at church.
But
that's just
I don't know.
That's the thing too, though. It's like cultural importance is a big thing too. Like if it is a pop, like so ingrained in pop culture that it gets referenced in everything, like Jesus being dead or fucking Darth Vader being Luke Skywalker's dad.
Spoilers, Bracho. Jeez.
Or that Tyler Durden. Or that Tyler Durden and fucking Eddie Nortz are the fucking same person.
Bruce Willis is dead.
Yeah. That's you should like
but those are also
fucking, like that's like if it's that prominent in pop culture, I'm not gonna feel bad that I spoiled something for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm only gonna feel bad if like I feel like I've robbed a person of an experience I would have wanted to had. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I guess.
Like I think that even if I knew if like that Tyler Durden was Edward Norton like going into the movie, I probably still would have enjoyed it because it's still a good movie.
That's why
it's just that reveal at the end doesn't have the same amount of weight, but it's still like, okay, I see how this played out. That's really interesting.
Yeah, and that's how I view spoilers. Like I have a different relationship with spoilers where it's like I don't care about what is revealed. I care about how it's done and what it does in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
You're the exact same way.
Yeah, I spoil myself for like Marvel shit all the time. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I go out of my way to find that stuff out early so that I'm not focusing on like if there was like a 100% and really well if the Vision had a just 100% comic accurate costume that also looked really good and like really practical, or if there was some like detail that was super well done, I would be focused on that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. And maybe miss some information in the moment. So I'd rather go out of my way when somebody's like, hey, heads up, they do this really cool reveal at this time in the movie. I already know that like I've braced myself for one thing so I can keep my eye out for more things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
All right. We'll be back in the next episode with more spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Let's keep spoiling movies. Jaws kills Quint.
Okay.
Fucking Brody
kills Jaws.
They go with the wind.
Fucking.
Why am I blanking on like every movie in the
Bruce Willis.
He was dead the whole time. Marty McFly and Doc Brown invented the clock that goes in the clock tower that gets struck by lightning.
The
aliens are allergic to water. The aliens are allergic to water.
The aliens are allergic to Jesus.
That too. And Joaquin Phoenix's baseball bat.
And Swing Away Meryl. Let's just try and spoil
just
movies by
spoil
like reciting
Shyamalan
like
Just the
last
twisty
line.
movies, yeah. It's the village. The village was in modern times.
Village was in modern times the whole time. Fucking.
Shutter Island, he was actually a patient, just an insane patient the whole time.
Yep.
Um,
Split. He wasn't just a dude with multiple personalities. Apparently, he was some weird fucking super villain creature. Also,
super powered person. I never watched
Yep.
Glass, but
Kyle Reese was actually John Connor's dad.
There you go.
Kyle Reese was actually John
Ooh,
Connor.
that's a good spoiler.
Let's
John-
spoil the wrong thing.
John Connor was a Terminator in fucking that
Yep.
one shitty
Well,
movie.
At one point, that would have
Even
been
though they spoiled it in the
Genesis.
trailer.
but then that was reality.
What else?
King Kong, at the very end of the movie,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
he goes to San Francisco.
Yeah.
At the end of Baby's Day Out,
You know anything about that vehicle?
Yes, it belongs to us.